microphone if you want. Or earphone.
Mel is in.
See the microphone there?
Galaxy SA is admitted. Jackie Coomer is admitted.
That's Rose's cousin. You is this you seeing this in the picture? Is it nice? The picture is clear? Picture is clear, right? Hi, ladies.
Hello, Margaret.
Hi, welcome.
It's Jackie. And we're sharing this computer, Rosie and I.
Okay, so you have it on. All right, go outside. Outside. Go outside.
Oh.
So cute.
I'll
put it on like on a little table. You have like a little.
Yes.
Or sherry tables, maybe not high.
Can you see Rosie? Because she's on the mat. I was fixing it up.
So put it somewhere where you can see, because I think we're going to do a lot of sitting, and maybe we can lie on the tummy. So I'm going to give you time today. I realize that Laura was suggesting, which is true, that I demonstrate some of the things and give you time to get into it, you know, so that you're not just focusing all the time on and we have an hour today, so we can take our time. So if we change and go on our tummy, then I'll give you time to readjust your laptops or iPads or whatever it is you're using. Okay, so don't get too don't get too worried about it. So remember that we are here because we want to do this for ourselves, and I think it's coming up to 4 o'clock now. I hope everybody's on. So welcome to class, ladies, and we need to just let go, breathe, relax, release, and enjoy what we're doing here. Okay. So if you notice, I'm sitting on a cushion, right? I find, although I don't need a cushion, I like it because it eases my back a little bit more, my lower back, and I just feel more comfortable on it. So if you want to get your cushions or a little pillow or something to sit on, you can do that. So everybody is ready? We're all on? All right. So once again, welcome, ladies. Welcome, welcome. Release your hands in your lap. Let's move the flesh away from the sitting bones and plug those sitting bones down. Lift the sternum, the breastbone up a little bit. Shoulders relaxed. With a little soft smile to the face. It helps. And then softly close your eyes now. Softly close your eyes. And just feel your surroundings, where you are. Perhaps you're hearing some little sounds around you. Bring them all in, birds, or maybe you have a fan on, or any other little sound, a car passing. Notice the sounds. Take a quick note of how you're feeling without trying to change anything or adjust anything. Just notice how you're feeling. Are you full of pep today, ready for the class? Or you're tired and just stressed out about what's going on? Or maybe somewhere in between. Let's take a big breath in now. Breathe all the way in. Fill your lungs up to the sternum and exhale with a sound. Release your day. Release all the stuff we don't need or want. Bringing yourself into this present moment here, enjoying the stillness. Feeling the breath now as we draw that oxygen in through the nostrils. Breathe from behind that belly button all the way up to your sternum and collarbone. And then exhale from the sternum all the way down to your belly button. Squeezing the air out of your lungs. And then taking that new fresh air, that nourishing breath. Once again. Notice if you're feeling any tension or tightness anywhere. Recognize it, go to the area and release what you can. So inhaling through the nostrils, feel it coming in. Breathe all the way up to your sternum. And then exhale from the sternum all the way down to your belly button. There's a one continuous ribbon of breath. The inhale into the exhale. And the exhale into the inhale. This is a breath you want to maintain for the class today, ladies, and the class is an hour today. So we're going at our pace, do what you can. Never a good idea to force your body into something it's not ready for today. Take a big breath in again, and as you exhale, softly drop your chin to your chest. And then lifting the sternum a little higher, take your right ear over towards your right shoulder. Walk your left hand out on your mat. Draw the fingertips all the way out to the edge of your mat and feel that stretch in the left side of the neck, perhaps coming down the arm. Deep breath in and out. Shoulders down away from the air. And then slide your left hand back to your lap. Drop your chin to your chest. Keep lifting the sternum. Take your left ear to your left shoulder. Open your chest. And then walk your right hand out. Inch those fingertips towards the edge of your mat. And notice what you're feeling here. Nice soft breath in and out. And then slide that hand back in. Drop your chin to your chest. And breathe your head back up to center. Open your eyes if they're closed. Once again, welcome to class, ladies. Inhale those arms out. Up. Stretch them as much as you can. Drop the shoulders down. Reach your fingertips up. Take a breath as you exhale. Lift your spine and come into a very slight back bend. But keep the shoulders down, ladies. So you can look at me first. And then I'll give you a little while to get into the pose and to just stretch and to breathe. Inhale. Exhale. Don't put any pressure on your neck though. And then we're coming back to center. Look forward. Take the arms out. And then reach them behind you. Interlace the fingers. Squeeze those palms together. Open those shoulders. Lift that sternum. Breathe. Inhale. Delicious stretching here we're doing. Exhale. Breathe in. So the palms are touching and your arms are stretched out there behind you. And then releasing the arms. Just shake those shoulders out. And sit up nice and tall. Deep breath in and out. I'll demonstrate this next one. Just look and then you can do it after. We interlace the fingers with the palms turned up. Lift up your hands. Right? Like you're drawing that energy up towards you. And then we're going to take the arms out with the palms turning forward. Lift your arms. Take them out to the side. And then release them back into the interlaced hands in your lap. Okay, so let's begin. Interlace the fingers, palms turn up. Breathe, lift that energy into your body. Good. Shoot those arms out. So your palms turn towards that wall in front of you. Inhale those arms up with the shoulders down. Breathe out. Coming back to center. One more like this. Palms up. Breathing that energy into your body. Out. Round the shoulders. Up. Nice, ladies. And out. And down. Okay, let's roll those shoulders for 1 and 2 and 3. And reverse it. 1 and 2 and 3. Good. Hands on your knees. And what you're going to do is circle your upper body. All right? So starting on your right side, take a big breath in. And as you exhale, move over to your right. Just like a little slinky toy, no bones in your body. So flop down to your right side, right ear to right shoulder. Come way forward now, like in a nice little flat back. So you're looking out there. And then circle around to the left side. So your left ear comes to your left shoulder. You're just flopping over. And then roll that tailbone underneath you to push back. So you're holding your knees, shoulders are rounded, scoop that tummy in, drop the chin down slightly. So you're looking at the floor and curve that spine, pull back. Okay, lift up. One more in this direction and then we're going to change. All right, so over to the right, flop all the way over, come forward, sternum away from the belly button, go over to your left, flop that over to your left, ear to shoulder. Hold your knees now, scoop that tailbone underneath you and push back to the wall behind you. Drop that chin down, scoop that tummy in. And then lift back up to a nice seated position here. Getting ready for the other side. So inhale, lift your spine. Exhale, flop over to your left, left ear to left shoulder. Come forward, flat back. Move over to the right side. Curve into that right side. And then curl the tailbone underneath you. Push back to the wall behind you. Scoop that tummy in. One more like this. Lift up. Exhale to your left. Come forward. Exhale to the right. Inhale to come back. Exhale, roll the tailbone underneath you. Push back. Coming up to center. Inhale those arms up. Exhale, fold forward, ladies. You can rest your palms on the floor in front of you. And try not to round the spine. It's never a good idea to do any of these poses with that rounded spine. All right? So lift up your sternum, drop the shoulders down. And if it's available to you and you want to come down onto the forearms without curling that back too much to round it, then come down onto the forearms. Remember with the blocks, this is why props are excellent because they bring the floor up to you. All right? So you can use a block. And just relax all the way down now. Breathe in and out. Okay, and coming back up to center. And release. Remember also, I know some of you, it's not comfortable to sit in a cross-legged position. I am depending on you ladies to do what you know that's comfortable for you, all right? So if the cross-legged position is not working for you, sit how you would normally sit when we do classes up at Melanie, and I'm there with you. For the others who are not, if you're visiting and you're not usually doing yoga with me, please go at your pace, be comfortable with what you do. If something does not feel right for you, do not force yourself to do it. All right? Let's take a break by lifting the knees up, and I'm going to move my cushion away now. I'm coming out flatter on the floor. So your knees are up, hands are beside your body. Good. If it's available to you, press into the palms, press into the feet, and just lift yourself up just a little bit. It doesn't have to be a lot. Breathe in, breathe out. Feel the strength in those arms. And then if it's also available to you, you can push the knees forward and lift a little higher. And be careful of the neck, okay? So I'm demonstrating it so you can look at me and then you can do it when I come down. You can go ahead and do the pose. All right, so your hands are beside you. Maybe you can make little tents or put them on a block. You press into your feet. You lift your buttocks up. Draw your knees to the wall in front of you. Squeeze the shoulders back. And then be careful of the neck. You can just look forward, or if it's okay, you can look up towards the ceiling or all the way back. You know your limits, ladies. Please honor them and slowly come back to the mat. Beautiful. Your knees are up. Drop them. Watch me now. Over to your right side. Watch me before you do it. That left knee slides back. You know this pose, we do it all the time. So the left knee is in the sole of the right foot. Sit up nice and tall. Press into your left hip. Use the palm to push that left hip forward as you do a little twist. Turn to your right to look behind you. All right, so turn to the right. When you turn, drop the shoulders, lift the sternum, come back to center, pull that left hip back to the wall behind you, and come again. Push it forward, turn around. Keep the spine nice and tall, ladies, shoulders down. Relax into the rest of your body. Try not to tense up yourself anywhere. Deep breath in and out. Coming back to center. Good. I'm going to turn a little bit this way. Take the sole of the right foot, the ankle, and take it on top of the left. All right. Inhale those arms up. Exhale, put them on the floor, anywhere that you can reach. And just stretch forward a little bit. So I'm going to pull back because my knee is on the tile. So, all right. So you're following me? So your ankle is on top of the thigh. And you just go into your edge of comfort, as we say in yoga, as you fold forward. Your little edge of comfort, ladies, is different for all of us. Breathe. And then slowly walk back up to center. Good. Take that right leg, like you're holding a little baby, up into your arms. Squeeze it into the chest. And you can rock it if you want to. Or you can just stay in stillness. It's okay. Breathe. Inhale. Exhale. Release that right foot down to your mat. Lengthen your left foot out. All right, so I'll wait on you to get into this position. Moving the flesh away from the sitting bones to plug them back in to your hair like this. All right, slide your left hand down your left foot. Inhale that right arm up. Another little thing to point out to you here, ladies, is if you have a tight shoulder, sometimes my shoulder is tight, there's nothing in the book that says the hand has to reach all the way up to the ceiling. You can keep it on your thigh. You can take it shoulder height. You can put it behind you on the hip. Take a big, big breath here now, and as you exhale, slide down towards that left thigh. And then open up that chest, okay? Soften your neck. Bring that smile back to the face. Don't frown. Breathe in, breathe out. Inhale. Exhale. Okay, slide up. All right. Watch me, ladies. Don't do anything. Make sure that you are supported. You're going to roll over onto your right shin. You know this one. Good. Come up. All right, you can use your block. All right, or if you have a cushion or any other, a chair maybe. And then you will inhale the top hand up. Again, be careful. Doesn't have to go up. Open up that chest and stretch. All right, I'm not getting a stretch here. So I'm going to move the block and go down to the ground. Like so. All right, you can decide. So I'm going to come down and then we'll do it together again. All right, so the left leg is extended. Roll onto make sure you have your support if you need it. So I was telling you towels also. Roll over onto that shin. Come up. Your right hand is on the mat or on a block or anything. Extend that left leg out. Roll that hip back. Bring the left arm to wherever you desire. What is the body asking you to do now? Lift that sternum away from that belly button. Open up that chest. Pull the rib cage up. Breathe. Shoulders in towards your spine. Inhale. Exhale. If anybody wants to take this a step further, you can lift that leg up and open up that chest some more. Beautiful ladies, breathe and release. Take your time to come down. Ooh, and release. Round angle, just stretch forward. And come up to center. All right, so the other side, take a moment, take a breath. We're going to scoot the buttocks over to the right a little bit, drop your knees over to your left. Right knee is going to go in the arch of the left foot. I'll give you a little time to get there. All right, right knee in the arch of the left foot. Be comfortable. If the right buttocks cheek is lifting off the mat too much, slide your towel under there and support it. Take the heel of your right hand to that right hip and then gently push it forward to give it that momentum to turn towards that left side. Shoulders back, lift that sternum, bring that smile to your face, ladies. Breathe. Inhale. Exhale. Come back to center, push your hip away. Just one more like this. Press in, turn, shoulders back, lift the sternum. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Come back to center. Good. Turn a little bit. The left ankle goes on top of that right knee. Okay, so be careful here. Arms can go anywhere you can reach. If you can reach your front, right? Don't struggle. Lift up your spine and just come forward a bit. All right? Remember that the two sides of the body are usually different. So what you did on the other side might not be the same on this side. All right? So tailor it, feel it. This is why you have to concentrate on yourself. Don't allow your mind to take you out there to something that you didn't get through today or what you have to cook later. All right? Stay present. Very important. So bring your chest forward, breathe in, breathe out. You should be feeling this a little bit in that hip area. Draw that right hip back and that left hip forward and come as far down as you can without hurting yourself. And come up back to center. Okay? We take that right foot out and the left foot in. All right, let me give you a little chance to regroup yourself. And if you want to look at me again, try not to struggle with your iPad or your phone so much. You know these poses, and once you hear them or you see it one time, you should know what we're doing. Okay, so you're there. We're going to slide that right hand down your leg. Okay. Go over to the right. So the spine is moving to the right. Okay, lift up the sternum. The left hand, again, it can come to the ceiling. It can stay to your back, like this. Right? Anything you want to do. So open up that chest now. Relax the air to the shoulder. Look towards your left. Deep breath in. Slide down only to your edge of comfort. And then another little tip, ladies, is that if you slide down too much and whoa, something is hurting, not feeling great, then you just slide up back. Nothing says you have to go too deep. Okay? It's where you want it today for your body. All right? So breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale. Exhale. Slide up. All right. Getting ready for my favorite one. So come back onto your mat. All right. I can demonstrate it again for you. You're rolling over onto the shin and the knee. All right. The right leg is extended. And if it's too much for you here, put your hand on something. Lift up your chest. Squeeze your shoulder blades into your spine. Inhale that top hand up or anywhere you need it. Drop over. That neck is nice and relaxed. Draw that sternum away from that belly button, ladies, and breathe. Inhale, stretch. You can take the stretch as deep as you need it to take, or as subtle as you want it for your body. Beautiful. And release. Woo. Just settle on your mat a little bit. Close your eyes, ladies. Take a breath and sigh out. It's amazing. The internal work that happens when we do yoga. The blood, organs, ligaments, tendons, fascia, joints, muscles. Deep breath in and out. Okay, open your eyes. Remember to sit in your comfortable seated position. Take your right hand across your chest. The left hand is going to hook under it and help to bring it over as much as you can. Take it up, right hand up. The left hand guides it back. Okay. So you're here. Press the palm into the back. And remember, you know where you are. So some of you might not be able to reach down here, and that's okay. The left hand comes around. And see if you can hold the fingers, hold them. If you can't, just press to wherever it is okay for you. All right? Take a breath here, ladies. As you exhale, you're going to slide the pointy parts, these parts of your shoulder blades down and into your spine. All right? So you'll be looking like this. So slide the pointy parts of the shoulder blades down your back. Lift your right elbow up to the ceiling. And then just breathe into this. Close your eyes, no distractions. Deep breath in and out. This is a great shoulder opener. So make sure that your shoulder blades are pressing down as if you want those pointy parts of your shoulder blades want to touch your heart or your lungs or something in there. Breathe, inhale. Exhale. Remember, everything in the body is linked, so we need to work all parts of the body. One more breath. And slowly release. Oh, and we have tight shoulders, so it's not easy sometimes, but who says everything has to be easy, right? Okay, so the other side, you take the hand across, hook the right hand under it. Let the right hand take it over some more. And this is just warm up to get the muscles in here ready. Tendons, ligaments, joints ready to take the hand back. All right. So the left hand is holding that. The right hand is holding. See, there I go again, ladies. Don't know left from right. Right hand is holding the left elbow. Bring it up, slide it down. Lift up, don't sit down like this. Take your right hand down and around. And guess what? This side of the body is probably different to the other side. Reality check, right? So maybe you could hold the fingers on the other side when you can't on this side. There is usually a tighter side, right? Or vice versa. So take a big breath here now. And as you exhale, lift up that left elbow a little bit to the ceiling. Slide the pointy parts of your shoulder blade down your back. Pull them into your body. Close your eyes, ladies, and enjoy this beautiful shoulder stretch. Inhale. Send that oxygen into those tight areas. Remember that the oxygen is the food for the muscles. They feed those muscles, so breathe. Inhale. Exhale and release it. Lovely. Shake it out. Fingertips on the shoulders and just roll those elbows around. Reverse it. Good. And release it. All right, we're coming over onto our hands and knees. Curl your toes underneath you, like so. Push your buttocks back towards the heel. It's a bit of an intense stretch, but we need it for the feet. And just sit up nice and tall. So the weight, your upper body weight is pressing down into the balls of your feet. Very good for the circulation, to open up those toes. Good, and come back up. All right, lift the feet and just shake them out. Okay, ladies, let's press up into a little quick downward dog to take a nice stretch here. So you know your downward dog. So however you need to do that downward dog, just go ahead and do it for yourself. You can walk your dog, you can lift your right foot off, put it back on the mat, lift your left foot off. You can even take your, we do this one sometimes where you take your right foot off, you bend the knee, you take the heel to the buttocks and you turn that knee out. Any little thing that you feel to do. If you're not into downward dog, then you can just stay in child. All right? All right, land softly on those knees. Good. Walk your hands all the way out to the front edge of your mat for puppy stretch. All the way out. So your arms should be like this. Take a look. Walk your heels back, your knees back. Take a breath as you exhale, push back. So your forehead touches the mat. All right, and the buttock sticks up in the air. Walk your hands out. Drop the shoulders down. And you're in puppy stretch here. Okay, ladies? If your forehead is not reaching your mat, put your towel, your cushion, anything that you have there to rest the forehead on. Okay, puppy stretch. Ooh. All right, come back up to center. Walk your feet in. Take a breath. As you exhale, you would come back around. Sit down. Extend your feet out. Once you're there, if you'd like to go back onto your little support like this. And what this does, when you slide the buttocks down off the cushion a little bit, your hips drop down, your back gets nice and straight. All right? So if you're like this, or you can come down, I'm not going to use the cushion. Okay, so we're going to inhale those arms up. The body there. Exhale, come forward. Reach your arms down. Please do not round your back in order to bring your forehead to your knee. Okay? That's not the pose. This is the shape that you want to be in. Your back should be nice and straight. I don't even know if mine is, but draw your sternum up away from the belly button and lean into this. You're hinging from your hip. All right? Some people like to hook their fingers around the big toe and draw their spine forward, and this is what you look like. But this is not necessarily good for your spine. Not good for your toes either. So just hold anywhere here, lift up your spine and stretch forward. Okay, slowly come up. Alrighty, and we're gonna roll over onto our tummy, ladies. So lie down on your tummy. Giving you a chance to get there. All right, and come up onto your forearms. So the forearms, you want the elbow mostly under that shoulder. You're pressing into your hands all the way down. And then Draw the chest forward through your hands. Lift up your spine. Drop the shoulders down your back. Neck is nice and long. Scrunch up into the neck like so. All right, keep the neck nice and long. Look down at the ground in front of you. Breathe. Pulling the chest forward through the hands so you can feel the stretch in your back. Deep breath in and out. Okay, let me demonstrate this, ladies. So wait on me, look at me. You're going to come down onto your forehead. You slide your hands down a little bit beside your body. Press into your pelvic triangle. That's the pubic bone and the two hip bones. Press down into that pelvic triangle. Take a breath, and as you exhale, you're going to lift up your face a little bit. Squeeze the shoulders back and lift up your arms. When you lift up the arms, pull the elbows into your side body like this. Hover, you're hovering above your mat a little bit. All right, so let's go. Slide, come down on the chest, on your forehead. Slide your elbows, your back, hands beside you. Press into your pelvic triangle. Take a breath as you exhale. Lift up your face and your sternum, just about a couple inches off the mat. And then lift your hands a little bit off the mat. Pull the elbows into your side body. And just breathe. Shoulders down away from the ears. Squeeze the shoulders into your spine. And come down onto your mat. Take a moment, take a breath. We're going to do this again. Okay, so let's go again. Hands beside your body, elbows in. Not too high up, just beside your body here by your shoulders. Take a breath, press into your pelvic triangle. Lift up your face and your sternum, point your nose down towards your mat to keep the neck long. And then lift your arms about an inch off the mat. Squeeze the shoulders into your spine. Shoulder blades into your spine and your elbows into your side body and hover there. And release. Take a palm on top of each other. Rest your forehead there. Bend your knees. Windshield wipe your feet like this. So stretch your arms out. Come down onto your chin or your forehead. Pick up your right leg and stretch it out there behind you. Right to touch that wall and then put it down on the mat. Take the left leg up and stretch it to the wall behind you. Put it down on your mat. And then slide your hands beside your body like this. Take a breath, ladies. Press back into that pelvic triangle. As you exhale, lift up your face and your arms. Just face and arms. Breathe. And come down onto the mat. All right, so go again now. Lift up, press into the pelvic triangle, lift up your chest, your face, and your arms. Point your fingers to your ankles. And come back to the mat. All right, this time you're going to do chest, your upper body, your arms, and then the thighs. The legs are going to come off the mat. So we're on the chin. Arms beside you. I can do it first for you if you like, and then you can do it yourself. And you lift up the upper body, you lift up your arms, and you lift up the thighs, and you adjust yourself. Keep pointing the nose down to the mat, so your neck is not over curved. All right, so come up into your boat. Breathing in, inhale lifts you, and the exhale lowers you a tad. So feel as though you're on a boat going out, or some of you like to go to Lion Key, so you're like on a boat, riding the waves. So the breath takes you up, and down. The exhale takes it down a little bit. One more. Inhale, lift up. Exhale all the way down to your mat. Palm on top of each other. Rest the head there. Bend the knees, windshield wipe the feet. And release. Oh, nice. Press up into your palms, lift yourself up. Going into Garbhasana, the child. So in child, some people like to have the knees and the thighs close together. So when you push back, they're okay. Some like it further apart with the big toes touching. Some of you might want to put your little cushion, towel, whatever prop you have in front of you. And when you're there, you're going to just lie down, stretch your arms out, relax your head, careful how you turn the neck though. And just breathe and relax all the way down into child. Big breath in, breathe into the back of your lungs. Exhale all the way out. Inhale all the way in. Exhale all the way out. Okay. And then slowly press into the palms, lift yourself up. And we're going to do a seated spinal twist. So when you sit, legs are long. Move the flesh away from the sitting bones and plug them in. Lift up your spine, take your right leg, lift it up and take it over across to the left side of your outer left leg. All right, sit up tall. Take your right hand up towards the ceiling. Good. Place it behind you. Inhale and take your left hand around and squeeze that thigh into your chest. Lift up your spine. Drop your shoulders. Take a big breath here and then push your buttocks back and the hip and the waist and the rib cage and the shoulder. And then ladies, be very careful of the neck. Tempting to yank that neck around. So try to not do that, okay? So find that, again, edge of comfort for your neck. Shoulders down, lift the sternum. Close your eyes, ladies, and connect to your breathing. Deep breath in. Feel the air coming in through the nostrils, filling your lungs up. Notice how it feels. What does it feel like to breathe when you're twisting like this? Inhale. What does the inhale feel like? What does the exhale feel like? Just notice and observe. Twisting postures are very detoxing. So as you lift up the spine, use the left hand to draw that right thigh in towards the chest. Soften your twist. Good. Slowly come back to center. Let that right leg fall like this. Okay, just let it fall. No pressure anywhere. Lift up your spine, arms out to the side. Take your left hand across the chest, right hand on top for eagle arms. Just do what you can. If you can't reach up here, look at me, right? You can do it after. You can hold anywhere you want to, or you can even do this. All right, ladies? So whatever works for you. Don't force anything. All right? And then lift up your arms, close your eyes, deep breath in. Sit up tall, breathe. Inhale. Exhale. Neck is nice and long, shoulders down. And release the side and shake it out. Good, release that leg. You can squeeze it up into the chest. And then let it travel down to meet the left one. Big breath in and out. All right, so the left side, the leg comes over. Okay, just draw it in. All right, your left hand comes up to the ceiling. Stretch out left side. Place the hand back behind you, close to the body. Wrap your right hand around that left foot. into you. Lift up the chest. Take a big breath here. Drop the shoulders, soften the neck. And then you're going to push your buttocks back, then the hip, then the waist, your rib cage, shoulder, and again, be careful of the neck. And close your eyes, ladies, and just feel your twist. Feel if you're in the twist that you want to be in. If you're too deep in it and you want to back off, or you want to go a little bit deeper. Remember, you have to experiment with your own poses. Okay, they're your poses, so experiment with them. Right? And then while we're here in the twist, let us do some eye exercises. So turn the gaze of the eyes up as if you're looking at 12 o'clock on a clock. And then move both of them over to 3 o'clock to your right. And then down to 6, you can see the nose. And then back up to 9. And then up to 12. And reverse it. You're looking up at 12 o'clock, go down over to 9, down to 6, up to 3, and back to 12. Squeeze the eyes tight, make a grimace with your face. And then release it, blink fast. And then you're going to come back around out of the twist now. Take your time. Let that left knee drop, organize up that left foot. All right, eagle arms on this side, the arms out. Body there. And then you're going to take the right hand across the chest, left hand on top. Or whatever is available to you. It can be this. Or it can be just, maybe you want to hold down here. Doesn't matter. Whatever works for you. And then lift the arms up. Close your eyes, ladies. Lift up that spine and just breathe now. Inhale. Feel the air coming in through the nostrils, trickling down the throat. Fill your lungs up and then exhale. Squeezing the air out of the lungs, like pulling the belly button back towards the spine. And release those hands. And release that foot. And then we're going to just go into bound angle, Baddha Konasana. So the closer the heel is into the buttocks, is the more intense the stretch will be. If it's too intense for you, slide the heel away from the buttocks. Lean into this, ladies. Don't round your spine. And you can take your elbows and gently push the thighs down towards the ground. Lift up your sternum, shoulders back, soften the neck, look at your toes, and lean forward. Good. Come up to center. Let's just move around into table before we go on our back. All right, so you're in table position, and give you a little minute to get there. So get around into your table. Your knee should fall on underneath that hip. And the hands, your palms are on the mat. If you have wrist issues, you can turn your fingers out a bit. All right? If not, they can face forward, and you press down into your fingertips rather than hinge back into the wrist. Okay? Take a breath here. I always like to do cat and dog stretches in every class. Exhale. Roll your tailbone underneath you. Begin to push the spine up. Round the shoulders, drop the head down. So this movement is initiated by the tailbone. So your tailbone is starting the movement every time. So your spine is reaching up to the ceiling. You drop your head, you look between your thighs. Now, leave the head there. Lift the tailbone up first. Run the movement up the spine, shoulder blades down your back, and then you can look forward. Do not strain yourself to look up to the ceiling. Just look forward and soften your neck. All right? So again now, roll the tailbone underneath you. Push down, your head is there. Shoulder blades slide away from the spine, then the shoulders round, and you drop your head. Good. Leave the head there. Inhale, lift the tailbone, run the movement up the spine now. Shoulder blades are going down, and then you just lift up through the hands and look forward. Okay, and let's release. Swing the legs around, come down towards the bottom of your mat. Feet up. Roll your tailbone underneath you, ladies. Your feet are on the mat, knees up. Squeeze, feel as though you have a ball inside here and you're squeezing, you're rounding yourself over that big ball in front of your hair. Arms are here, elbows soft. So be here. Okay? Take a breath as you exhale, roll the tailbone underneath you. We are going to slide back on that tailbone, round the shoulders. Do not hinge back like this. All right? Round those shoulders. Squeeze that tummy in and roll down. Just 1, 2, 3. Shoulders down. And then roll back up. 1, 2, 3. Hips come up towards the thigh. Again, breathe in. As you exhale, squeeze those tummy muscles in and roll. Tuck that tailbone underneath you. And roll back. And then roll up. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze that tummy in. Lift those hips up towards the thigh. Let's do one more like this. Take a breath as you exhale. Roll back. Don't hinge, ladies. Roll. Squeeze that tummy in. Lift those hips up towards the thigh. Now let this one take you down onto your back. So control. Breathe in, squeeze that tummy in, shoulders down, hands are soft, but engage. Take a breath as you exhale, squeeze those tummy muscles in and up underneath that rib cage. And let's go down, roll down. Roll, roll. Chin to chest. Breathe. Arms down on the mat. Walk your feet in towards the buttocks. Walk them out to the edges of your mat. Pull your knees, your inner knees in towards each other. Arms can be anywhere. Take a soft sound inside. Inhale. Side out. Just lie in stillness for a moment, ladies. Just integrating everything that you've done so far. Deep breath in and out. Just know that everything you've done here today is for your own good. It's all safe and it's great for you. Great for the mind and the body. And then walk your feet in towards each other. Roll the shoulder blades down your back. Take your thighs in towards the chest. Soft stretch here. Put your palm on top of your knee and draw your circles. Keep breathing. Close your eyes. Feel the massage that you're giving the base of your spine. And then reverse that circle. Bring the thighs in towards your chest. Take your hands underneath your thighs. And just flex your feet. See, the toes draw up to the knees. Relax your body on the mat. Point your toes. Flex your feet. Your hands are underneath the thighs and you're just holding the thighs down to the belly. And point your toes. Flex your feet. Point your toes. Flex your feet. And then circle the feet to get into your ankles. Get into these ankle joints here. Tired feet. Connect to the breath. Close your eyes. And reverse that circle. And then come back to center. Spread your toes really wide. Open up those little toes. Scrunch them up. Spread them. Scrunch them. Good. Just bring the feet up towards the ceiling. Give them a little stretch, ladies. Beautiful work. Bend your knees, arms out to the side. Drop both knees and thighs over to your right. Okay, and your upper body over to the left. Now you can, there's some little options here that you want, if you want to experiment with. Your right hand can go right on top of that left thigh and pull it down with the arm bone. Some people like to extend that top leg out and hold it with the hand if you want to. And then you do your little twist like this. So whatever you want to do. If there's something else that you are accustomed to doing, or maybe something came to your mind that you want to try, please go ahead and do it. Okay, feel free. So breathe into that top rib cage. Feel that rib cage expanding with the breath. You have those intercostal muscles between the rib cage is responsible for breathing. So sometimes it's nice to really get into them and massage them. Turn the head up. Bring the top leg up first, then the bottom leg. Shift the buttocks a little bit over to your right and drop your thighs to your left. And your upper body and face and neck to the right. If you have neck issues, you can keep the nose pointing to the ceiling. Soften the shoulders. Again, this side, you can do whatever you want. The arm bone, left arm bone can come on top of the right thigh. You can stretch up right leg out. Any little thing that feels right for you. You can even bring it into the chest. Anything. Breathe. Let go, release. Okay, let's turn the nose back up to the ceiling. Top leg comes up first, bottom leg follows it. Shift back onto your back, ladies. Make sure you're nice and centered on your mat. Okay, wiggle the shoulder blades down your back, 1 and 2. Slide your left leg or right leg out. Slide the other leg out to meet it. Stretch your arms overhead. So your arms, open those fingers and stretch your hands, stretch your feet, stretch, stretch, stretch. And then release the arms back to your sides. So we're getting ready now for Shavasana. Shavasana is a pose in which you do a little relaxation. It's nothing, you know, hocus pocus. It's just that we relax. We allow the internal body to come back to normal. We have been, you know, squeezing it up and moving it and bending it. So we just give ourselves a little time to relax. All right. So your hands are by your sides, shoulders are open, palms can be up or down. Sliding the heels away from each other. Take a big breath in, ladies. Fill those lungs all the way up. Exhale it with a sound. One more. And sink into your support. Feel where your body is lying on that support. Places that are hard, places that are soft. Maybe some little curves in between. Like there's a little curve usually at the back of the neck or behind your knees. Let go now, ladies. Just relax, relax. It's the last little drop we have now. So you'll get up from here, you go about your busy evening. So just take this time to be with you, to relax, to release. Okay, ladies, I don't want the time to run out on us, so just wiggle your fingers and toes around a bit. All right, roll onto your side. Roll your body all the way onto your side. Hug yourself in the fetal position. All right, give yourself that little hug. Thank yourself for doing this for you. Press into your top hand. Look at me a second if you can. Press into your top hand. Extend your top leg on the ground and push yourself up from your side. All right, and then keep your eyes closed if you can and sit back into your comfortable seated position. I know it's different for everybody. Moving the flesh away from the sitting bones, plug them down into the mat, into the earth. Close your eyes, ladies. Let us just have peace in our hearts and our lives on our beautiful island, Jamaica, and peace in this universe. May we all be peaceful and at ease. May we all be well. May we all be filled with loving kindness, and may we all be happy. Peace. Peace I offer to you. Open your eyes, ladies, and let's greet each other with the peace. Peace, peace, peace. I love you all. Thank you so much for allowing me to come into your homes and your lives to do this for you. Okay? See you on Tuesday. Let's stay in touch. You can WhatsApp me. Give me feedback. Okay? Bye.